Hello, viewers. Adol brings you the next installment of our super cool interviews. And who do we have here with us? We have Sanat. Hello, Sanat.
Hi,
So, for the benefit of our viewers, Sanat, can you please introduce yourself with your full name and your age, please?
my name is Sanat Chakravarthy and I'm 8 years old.
Thank you very much. Now, I know that the last few years have been really difficult for all of us because of the COVID-19 pandemic and schools being closed as well, right? So,
Yes.
tell me, what is something that you looked forward to every day, or still something that you do every day that makes you happy?
I look forward to play dates because I can play with my friends and go with them together in the park.
Wow, that's a really nice way to spend your time, right? To have play dates and go to the park. That sounds lovely. Now, tell us about something that you're really good at. What do you think?
I'm really good at football and drums,
Okay.
karate, drawing, and video games.
Wow, that's a lot of things there. So you have a little bit of sports, a little bit of music, and even a little bit of martial arts, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Wow, you're quite versatile, I would say. And which of these is your favorite, if I may ask?
I like all of them, but mostly I like video games.
Okay, so mostly a video games kind of person. All right, this sounds very, very interesting. So you never be bored. You'll always have something to do. So I know that you read a little bit. So tell us, who is your favorite, storybook or comic book character?
My favorite storybook or comic book character is Pikachu because he's a Pokemon. I really like Pokemon, and he shoots lightning also.
That's a really cool power to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, Sana, if an animal could drive, which animal do you think it would be?
I think it would be monkey because they're the closest to humans and they are the smartest animals we know.
That's a really smart answer, let me tell you. I do think that monkeys would be very, very good at driving, or at least compared to most other animals, they do really well. That's a smart, intelligent answer. Thank you. Okay. So now tell me, Sanat, if your stuffed animals could talk to you, what would they say?
They would say, "Who are you?" because I never introduced myself.
That's really funny. So you've never actually formally introduced yourself to your stuffed animal. So they'd want to know, okay, who are you? All right, that's a really lovely answer. Now, are you allowed to keep a pet?
I don't know, but if I'm allowed to, I would choose cat because it's my favorite animal. My favorite pet.
Wow. So I would love to have a cat as well. So tell me, why would you want to have a cat and not a dog?
I like that they can jump like really high and there's stuff like.
Yeah, they're really very interesting when you start playing with them too. They're very curious animals. So I want you to pretend for a second that you are a photographer for a day.
Yeah.
So what would you photograph if you could do that?
I would photograph sunsets because they are really beautiful and colorful.
They are really beautiful and colorful. So that's a really sweet thing to pick to capture on your camera, a sunset, because they really are very beautiful indeed. Now, let's imagine, pretend that you're a chef, okay?
Yes.
And you have your own restaurant and you can create any kind of dish that you would wish to. What dish would you create?
I would create, for the starter, I would create cucumber with ketchup on top because I tried it when I was small and it wasn't that bad, so I want other people to try it. And for the main course, I would do pizza with fries and chicken nuggets on top as toppings. And for dessert, I would put lemon cake with orange drizzle on top.
Oh, so you've got a 3-course meal thought out for your restaurant. All right. So now here's a lot of things you've told me you like to eat and you would like to have in your restaurant. But tell me, if you could only eat one thing for an entire week, okay, if you were challenged to just do that, what would you choose to eat for that entire week?
So I would use nuggets and fries because they're not that full if you eat them, and they're yummy.
They are very yummy, and I think you are the second biggest nugget fan I know. The first is me. I really love chicken nuggets. All right, moving on very quickly. Tell us, Sanat, do you dream while sleeping?
Sometimes.
And what do you dream about?
I dream about being good at everything, like studies, football, like lots of those stuff.
Wow, so you dream of success. You want to be good at everything you do.
Yes.
That's really nice. I think your dreams, the more you dream of these things, I think the more likely they are to come true. So I wish you all the best with that. And now let me give you a fun task, okay? If you had all the power to create rules that everyone in your house has to follow, then what would be 3 rules that you want to create?
First rule that I would create would be that I'm allowed to play video games whenever I want. Second, that I'm allowed to make playdates whenever I want. And third, that I'm the only one who's allowed to make rules and change rules.
I think the third rule is the most brilliant one I've heard from anyone so far, because, well, that's an important one, that you should be the only one that gets to make and change the rules. So you really locked the game up. So very, very smart of you. And I think the first 2 rules are to your benefit. So quite interesting. I do wish that you can get some of this, if not all of it, by asking your parents. All right. So we've spoken a lot about the things that you like, the things that you're good at, things you enjoy doing. But I want to know, Sanat, what are some things that irritate you, some things that bug you?
So when people annoy my friends and when they steal stuff away, because that happened a lot of times in school, so that's why I don't like it.
Those are really bad things to happen to anyone, and I can understand why it makes you feel bad. So let's talk a little bit about gadgets, because I know you love playing video games, as you've told us. So I want to know, what's your favorite gadget that you just can't do without?
It would be iPad, because it has most of my school information and it has my favorite games on it.
Oh, so for both your schoolwork and for fun, you need this iPad. Yeah. So that's one gadget that you just don't want to do without.
Yes.
That's nice. So I see there's a big Spider-Man behind you. So I want to ask you, if you were a superhero, what would your name be and what would be your superpower?
It would be Infinity Man, and his superpowers will be every superpower that exists. Even if a superhero comes after him, he'll gain the powers from that superhero too.
Oh, wow. Now you've really given this some thought, it looks like. So you want a mix of all the superpowers that exist in the world?
Yes.
Oh, and even the ones that haven't come out yet, but if they do come, you want those as well?
Yes.
Very ambitious superhero, I must say. And that would make for a good superhero. Someone should write about this Infinity Man very, very soon. All right. So tell me, when I know you spoke a little bit about how you feel when someone says something mean to your friends. So what is something you look for when you're making a friend?
I look forward that they're trustworthy, they do not lie, and they don't take stuff away.
Yeah. So I think trust is a very important characteristic of a good friend. So if I were to ask you, if your friend tells you a secret, would you keep the secret?
If it's about my other best friend, I might not keep the secret. Or if it's nothing about people or stuff like that, then I will keep it.
That's an interesting and a very nice complex answer, because it's not so simple to say yes, I would keep it, or no, I won't. So I like that you gave it a little bit of thought. Well done. So now tell me, what's your favorite activity to do with your parents?
With my dad, I do. It's like lots of sport. And with my mom, I usually do drawing competition.
Wow. So your parents help you get better at the skills that you have.
Yes.
Sports as well as drawing. That's a really nice way to spend your time with your parents. Now, my final question to you is, can you tell us about your most special birthday so far?
It would be my 8th birthday, because it was really sunny and more friends came because of COVID reducing, and the theme was Pokemon and the cake was also Pokemon.
Wow, you're a real Pokemon fan. What do you have on your t-shirt? Is that a character from Pokemon?
No, it's a YouTuber thing. It's from Mr. Beast.
Okay, I've never heard of that, but very interesting. So I do hope, Sanat, that your next birthday is just as good as your last one, and
it will be better.
It will be better. Yes, I think that is what we should aim for. And I wish you all the best for your school year and everything else you have coming up. Thank you very much for spending the time here and answering these questions. It was lovely getting to know you. And we will see you as an Adolvian again very, very soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay!